I really need to figure out why I always look so washed out. I think my brightness is messed up. So it is 10:14 a.m. and I'm about to get my workout in because she has already, I don't know, you can't see that. There she is. You see my baby girl sleeping. She's already napping. She's been napping for 30-ish minutes. But I had other stuff to get done like laundry and sewing. So I am going to get started on my squat day workout. Pretty excited for it. I didn't get time to do a pre-workout, so actually Gatorade is acting as a pre-workout because it has a ton of carbs in it. So it's just post-workout, it's have to be really important because I will need protein. So first things are just main squat. So big thing today is working on forms. So I don't even think I'm getting to a plate. I think my heaviest is going to be like 120 or 125 because my ankles are really stiff and my hips are really stiff still in the squat, and I'm really working on fixing the form since I do want to do a powerlifting competition sometime in the year. So still beltless, mainly because the belts don't fit. My husband says, but this isn't heavy. This isn't that heavy. So yeah, then I have some random accessories to do. So we're going to get started.
Here we go with our warm-up of 45 pounds. I do these for always just a 10, just to get really into the movement and make sure that I'm warmed up enough and feeling limber enough. Not sure why it's so fuzzy. Also make sure that my form is correct, but I'm also trying low bar because of my leverages. My ankles are really tight and I seem to let my chest drop, so going low bar kind of helps to make sure that the bar path is straight. And then first working set is 95, and I do this for a 2x10. Still making sure to push through my quads and not try to use my hamstrings and glutes. I think I do a pretty good job, and then form kind of breaks down. That is kind of the issue when you do high rep, even regardless of weight, is the first few can be really, really good, and then as you start to get fatigued, your form kind of breaks down. And so this is a really good time to focus on form. And as you can see, I start trying to swing my hips more instead of lifting with my back. And then our next set of 115, and I do this for a 2x8. The sets and rep ranges are pretty arbitrary. I'm just trying to warm up and see where my strength is at. It's kind of been doing that for the last few videos, and they're pretty on par. I was trying to stay in like RPE 7 to 8 in general, and these weights did really well at those levels. Once again, trying to swing my hips under, but you can tell that I do kind of fail at that a bit because I let my back take over instead of my quads. And then we have our true squat heavy weights, my last sets. So this is 125. I haven't done this heavy in over probably 5 to 6 months, and I did it for a 2x4. And you can tell in this one I am really struggling to make sure that my hips swing under and I'm not lifted with my back. Positive note, I did get my main movers done. I did have to modify some weight because when I re-looked at my program I had written, I was a little overzealous when I wrote it originally, so I did have to modify it some, as you'll see, but little girl ended up waking up and wanted to nurse, so that is what I am doing now. But I only have my accessories left, and those usually only take about 20 minutes, so, or less, honestly. My entire workouts usually go from 30 to 40 minutes, so once she goes down for her next nap, I'm going to go back in there. Hopefully she goes back down for her next nap. Sometimes she really fights hard and then falls asleep early at night, but even still, I will finish it then if I must. Or once Matt gets home and gets his workout done, because he's been giving her a nightly bottle. So, to be continued, but this is all going to be one video, so it's not like you got to wait for anything. What? She looks like a little Eskimo right now. I'll need to show a video of it at the end. So if you want to see what Aria looks like as an Eskimo, well, not Eskimo, but she is definitely not dressed as if she lives in Texas right now. But it's really cold outside, so she is kind of dressed like she lives in Texas. Isn't that right? So I'm going to finish this up and hopefully be able to get her down for a nap.
I am gonna have a lunch because I still need to eat. So hopefully I can finish my workout today. Stay tuned.
Okay, so I was able to get back in the gym, like I said I was. And these are just front squats. I do apologize for the video. Not exactly sure what happened with it. I think my battery might have been going low because sometimes when my battery goes low, my camera just gets all screwy. So front squats, 75 pounds, and I did it for 3x8. And front squats really help to let me focus in on using my quads. And apparently I forgot how deep I was going when Aria kind of made some noise and I looked behind me. So I didn't go as deep as I should have been going. Oopsie.
So she's not asleep, but she's happy. Hello. So I'm going to try and do as much of the rest of my workout as I can before she wants me more. So.
Okay, and some Bulgarian split squats. I ended up doing these at 30 pounds for 4x8. Well, 4x6 each leg. I really hate these, and my quads were already burning, so I definitely don't go as low as I should have been going, and they, not to make excuses, but are a little bit more difficult in squat shoes when it comes to getting depth, so I get lazy with them. And lastly, we have leg extensions. I just did 45 pounds, 2x15, and as you can see, I am momming it up. Aria got hungry, so I am breastfeeding her while doing leg extensions because that's what you have to do sometimes, and that is, again, why I absolutely love having a home gym, because I can do this kind of thing in private without having to worry about a bunch of people looking at me. So, yeah, I was able to get the majority of my workout done, and I was pretty proud of it, all while taking care of an infant.